Welcome to the 9 News Prep Rally.
Good morning, everyone. One weekend of high school basketball tournament in the books. We saw the 5A tournament on Friday night. Last night, it was the boys' turn to show off at the Denver Coliseum. Number 9 Columbine is CU-bound Luke O'Brien looking to upset number 1 Rangeview. Raiders trying to defend their 5A title. Kay Palmer fires up the three-pointer, can't get it to go. After a bit of a scramble, Palmer gets the ball back, gets the three the old-fashioned way, and one. O'Brien and the Rebels fighting back here, down 5. O'Brien just too good, has the ball at half court, decides to take it all the way himself, coast to coast, great for the deuce. Rangeview just too athletic off the missed three-pointer. Obi Ashbeam with the one-handed dunk of the year, the putback. I'm sure we'll see that next week on the honor roll. Raiders fight back to the Final Four. They win it 59-43. Number 7 Chaparral getting ready for its showdown with number 2 Fairview. Wolverines feeling it out early. Check out this ball movement on the fast break. The Rock eventually ends up back with Jeremiah Coleman. He drills the three. Chap up 22-12 after 1. And they'd lead almost the whole way until now. Final minutes of the 4th. Down 2. Fairview's Jalen Page calmly delivers a 3. Knights up 1. Final 90 here. Fairview down 1. It's Page coming through again. Finishes in the post. Knights didn't look back from there, and they hit their final free throws. They are Final Four bound with a 55-46 win. Hey, let's check in with Class 4A. Number 1 Mead on upset alert from 25 Lincoln. Jonathan Kuyumba with the steal here, takes it coast to coast for the one-handed slam. Down at the other end, Jacob Bartholomew with a really difficult hook shot, gets it to fall. Then more from Mead. We're used to it. Alley-oop. There it is. Trey Ward to Bartholomew. But watch this. Incredible play here. Ty Foster steals this one away from the Lancers. Throws up a prayer. It's answered. Falls back down into the bucket. But the Mavericks held off the push in the 4th quarter. Nick Jacobs from beyond the arc. Mead holds up its end of the bargain, winning 69-63. To the girls' side, Valor Christian girls, number 1 seed in this year's 5A tournament. They face Fossil Ridge on Friday night. The Eagles looking like the top-ranked team for a reason in this one. Kendall Wetta feeds it to Carissa Lushevitz. She puts it up and in from underneath. Fossil Ridge on the other end, Alexis Kohler put it up from beyond the three-point line. You can count that splash for the SaberCats, but Valor proved to be far too much. Wetta again sharing the wealth until the ball finds Jenna Siebert. Knocks down the tray. Valor Christian easily handles Fossil Ridge 63-22. Eagles will play Grandview in the Final Four, the team that bounced them from last year's tournament. Down in 4A, number 7 Holy Family on the road taking on number 2 Pueblo West. Early minutes here, Tyler Whitlock gets the ball at the key, right down Broadway, perfect 3. Tigers here again. Minutes later, Cecilia Anarud quarterbacking this play. It's a give and go. Anarud makes a play to the hoop, gets the layup, gives her team the 1-point lead. An aggressive move here from Whitlock. Drives to the rim, bullies her way in for the layup. It falls her way. Holy Family gets the upset win, 50-39 to advance to the Final Four. Tigers will face 3 seed Green Mountain. In the other side of the 4A bracket, Mullen advances with the 70-33 win over Cannon City. That behind a 27-point night from Gracie Gallegos. Thanks for sending this one in to us. Now to the Pepsi Center. Thursday night for the Frozen Four, 2-time defending state champs Regis Jesuit against Valor in the state semifinal. The Eagles struck first in the opening period. Ryan Kaiser fires from the power play goal, 1-0 Valor. In the second period, Raiders finally break through, some good puck movement until Will Laws finally fires to the top right corner. He falls to the ice. Loved that shot, tied at 1-1. But the game winner here caught everyone by surprise. Evan Feos skates into the Regis zone, appears to simply be dumping the puck in, but it takes an odd bounce, and it hits the goalie's skate. That one trickles in. It's a game winner there for Valor Christian, 2-1, and will play for its first state title on Tuesday night against Fort Collins.
It was an awesome game. My sophomore year, we made it to the championship and actually played Regis. We've never beaten them in this arena, so it was a awesome time to beat them for once.
Just kind of going for a shot on net, having my line mate crash and hopefully get a rebound, but I just took a shot outside the blue line and it bounced off the boards. They're really lively here, and it just went in off the back of his skate, and we all freaked out.
We continue our coverage of the high school grade 8 tournaments with a trip to the Denver Coliseum for the 5A boys basketball. Now, we've been following a Cinderella story. Number 29 Regis Jesuit started the season 0-9, if you can believe it. Now only 3 wins away from a state championship, but they'd have to get past Grandview first. The city of Aurora well represented in this quarterfinal against crosstown rivals. The Wolves getting things started here with Liam Ramiro. Pauses before pulling up, and you can count that one for 3. Raiders didn't want their dream run to end. Here, they punch back. Jumper, Blakely Stoughton. He cashes in from mid-range. This one close, coming down to the wire. Late in the fourth quarter, Kayla McGill kicks it out to CJ Thomas. He's true from beyond the arc. That would seal it. Grandview hangs on to edge Regis Jesuit 48-41 to move on to next week's Final Four. We'll keep rolling with another grade 8 matchup, 19 seed George Washington against Valor Christian. The Eagles looking sharp early on. Cole Bott pulls up from deep, knocks it down, forcing a GW timeout. The Patriots made it interesting with a strong third quarter. Kewan Thompson to Fred Edmonds third, and he grinds it out underneath for the physical bucket. But in the final few minutes, Valor started to take over. Their hero, none other than Roger Rosengarten, the D1-bound football player, knocks down the three-pointer. He's fired up. Valor gets the 67-56 win over George Washington. Down in 4A, boys, we go to Northfield High as the Nighthawks host Pueblo East. Big breakaway in the second quarter here. Nasiah Bowler finishes off the boards, gets his team up 24-20. Watch this play here, though, off the inbounds. One-timer from three-point land. It's Diego Dominguez with a perfect shot. That's Twine. Then the Nighthawks just outplayed the Eagles. You can see it here on this play. Loose ball underneath. Marcus Rogers kicks it way out to Rasheed Gaddis, all alone on the key, knocks down the 3. Northfield advances to play Mead in the Final Four of this one, 73-59. The defending champs back at the Coliseum where they won it all a year ago. Cherry Creek versus Ralston Valley back in the girls 5A bracket here. The Mustangs had a good performance from Saya Sabas, knocks down the three-pointer here in the early goings of the grade 8. On the other end, Gatorade Player of the Year, Jana Van Geitenbeek, making moves, scoring buckets. Nothing new to any of us here. Creek keeps things rolling. Bruins kick it out to Charlie Gordon, knocks it down from beyond the arc. And Cherry Creek tops Ralston Valley 46-33 to make the Final Four, where they will face Highlands Ranch next Thursday. The second semifinal at Pepsi Center, rematch between Chaparral and Fort Collins. Lambkins looking for revenge in this one, starting hot. Tanner Marsh on the fast break. What a beauty. Backhanded top shelf goal for the quick start in the second period. Fort Collins again. Nolan Williamson on this one. Touch on the one-timer. That puts the Lambkins up 3-0. Needing a response, Chaparral finally strikes on a 5-on-3 opportunity. What a pass by Landon Boyd. Shot doesn't go, but Blake Johnson, he's there for cleanup duty. Wolverines later cut their deficit to 3-2, but that would be as close as they would get. Fort Collins, the fourth-year program, heading to its first championship game in school history to play Valor on Tuesday night.
We knew we had to get on them quick. We got on them quick last time we played, and then we let off. So we knew if we got on them quick, then they'd slow down. We wanted to beat them for sure. We only had 3 losses on the season, and one of them was to them. So we knew we wanted it back, and it was in the back of our minds the whole time.
Now, each week, I'm impressed by the amount of votes we rack up for our honor roll, the amount of submissions we receive as well, but I can safely say I've never seen this number before. I'm absolutely floored. Our first place winner here brought in more than 78,000 votes. And here it is. Our honor roll winner takes us to the ice. Ralston Valley on the one-on-one. It's Kanan Stevenson dancing through, sending it top shelf for the goal. They didn't make the Final Four, but my, that was quite the Final Four of a play. All of our best stuff always sent in by you, the viewers. Keep sending us your best stuff. We'd love to see it next week right here on the Honor Roll. Hit us up at sports@9news.com or find us on social media.